Here's the short discussion about the software process improvement. Software process improvement is a sequence of tasks, tools, and techniques to plan and implement improvement activities to achieve specific goals. The topics that are covered in this discussion are SPICE assessment, Six Sigma, Lean and Agile improvement. SPICE stands for Software Process Improvement and Capability Determination. It is a framework that helps define, implement, and evaluate the process for system development focused on software and system parts. Process improvement and capability determination is caused by process assessment. This process assessment checks out whether the software processes are effective or efficient in accomplishing the goals and are capable of meeting the user's requirements. It also determines the strengths, weaknesses, and the risks. This is the general mechanism of SPICE assessment, wherein the process is examined by the process assessment that leads to process improvement and capability determination. Process improvement identifies changes to process, and capability determination is the one who motivates it and identifies capability and risks involved in the process. The Six Sigma. This is a framework to make an organization more competitive by focusing on being effective and efficient. It is a systematic problem-solving approach that is centered around defect elimination and variation reduction, which leads to process improvement. In more details, Six Sigma means 6 standard deviation. Primarily, it characterizes the dispersion or spread of a set of theta values with respect to mean. It derives from the normal or bell curve in statistics, where each interval indicates 1 sigma or 1 standard deviation. This is the empirical rule. This states that 99.7% of data observed following a normal distribution lies within 3 standard deviations of the mean. Under this rule, 68% of the data falls within 1 standard deviation and 95% within 2 standard deviation. The 6 refers to the ability to fit the good outputs of the process to fit within 6 standard deviations or sigmas. You can also think of it as a level of excellence that can be quantified and easily compared against other processes. If you get 99.99% success rate, you have a Six Sigma process. For a process, the sigma capability is a metric that indicates how well that process is performing. Hence, the higher the sigma value, the better the process. The Lean improvement. This helps to eliminate waste from your processes and focuses on the activities which create value for your clients. Or simply, excess processes and steps are treated as burdens to be trimmed away. Lean processes improvement starts with the clients. It first tries to define what is needed and then creates processes that best cater to it while keeping resource and time consumption down to a minimum. In order for lean process improvement efforts to be effective, every part of the organization needs to be available for and willing to change. If not, organizations run the risk of having teams that, by optimizing their own performance, sub-optimize the performance of another team and therefore the performance of the organization as a whole. This approach can be summarized by this diagram of the continuous improvement cycle. Identify opportunities, plan how can the current process be improved, execute to implement changes, and review how these changes works for the team. The Agile assessment. In this type of process, fast solutions for different demands are made by teams who can organize themselves and functions in different areas. Could a process improvement project be performed in an agile way? And what would be the benefits? Yes, rather than defining the whole project and setting a way forward, an agile approach has you take things much more iteratively. From a practical standpoint, that means meeting as a team on a frequent and regular basis to share problems and successes, and then making improvement as needed. Say that your production team meets every 2 weeks, not for long but long enough to look at their processes and output, and then decide on any needed changes. Everyone on the team has a say, and you get a chance to review and learn as you go. That's known as being retrospective. What worked before? How is it different now? What do we do about it next? In short, Agile allows room to experiment. It gives you the chance to try new methods while constantly reviewing progress. Thank you, and that's all for this discussion.